Sometimes the Googans will get out there on the water and have an amazing day, and other times they will find themselves in a little bit of mischief and find themselves stuck out there in the water, kind of like this crew did when their whole console decided to give way for some reason and all of a sudden they couldn't do anything. Welcome back, crew, to this episode of Googans of the Week. Speaking of being stuck, sometimes the Googans will get stuck before they even get out on the water.
Oh my goodness. That's the worst one I've ever seen. Oh my.
And then, of course, other times the Googans will get stuck once they're out on the water, kind of like this crew here. In fact, this crew has actually been at this for over an hour at this point. They've called to try and get themselves towed out, but even here, as you're about to see, the tow doesn't quite go as planned. They are that stuck, and this is at the entrance of a marina, so it should have fairly good water underneath them, but for whatever reason, that keel is down, and it is stuck in the mud, and this crew is not rolling anywhere anytime soon. But here, as you see, this crew starts to pull. One thing that is surprising to me, though, I mean, there seems to be a fair amount of people and stuff on the boat. I'm not sure why they didn't start moving people and things off of this vessel over to the tow vessel to try and take a little bit of weight off the boat to see if they can get that extra couple of inches they need. Because let's be honest, sure, they're stuck in the mud, but I have to imagine they're only stuck by a few inches unless nobody's looking at the charts and not realizing what kind of water they're in. But I have to imagine again, this is a nice enough boat, and so is the towboat, that they know exactly how much water's underneath them and how much water they need. Of course, they try goosing it and giving it a little more power, and the sailboat does break free just a little bit at a point in time here, but the real problem is it doesn't matter. They're nowhere near getting out of this thing because they break free for a few foot and then it stops, and they wind up stuck here until the tide comes up. But thanks for watching, crew. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Googans of the Week. If you ever see anything crazy happening out on your waterways, be sure to hit us up on Facebook or Instagram and let us know, and you might see your stories over here. Just like Certified Salvage, Kyle Scora, Lucas Angel 12, and Matthew Radish did this week. And if you guys haven't already, go ahead and drop an anchor on the subscribe button here.